Welcome everyone. Today we have a really nice and clean Honda Civic for you guys to enjoy. It's a 2017 C with a pretty nice suspension system, a little bit of a nitro boost, some nice car style and design, and so much more that we can talk about. So let's jump into it. The first thing that I want to talk about is the suspension system, because this is one of the most important parts of a car when it comes to driving on the track or just daily driving in general. But if you don't have a nice suspension system, your car is going to handle like crap. And I think this owner did an excellent job on choosing which suspension components to use on his Civic. Starting off with the front, we have some very well-known BC Racing coilovers. These are the BR series, 32-way damp adjustable, with the rear being 30-way damp adjustable as well. We also have some camber bolts up top. And what I love about these is that they super approachable. And they not overly stiff, and they going to work very nicely both on the street and at the track. Next, moving our way down, we have some SPC upper control arms. And what's great about these is that they allow you to adjust your camber. This is a +2 degree kit, so it will give you a lot of camber up front and help you get rid of that positive camber that Hondas come with from factory. Moving further down, we have the awesome Ingalls anti-roll bar. Now this is a hollow bar, so it's going to reduce the body roll significantly compared to the OEM sway bar. And it's gone, keep the car planted when you're re-cornering. Now moving our way to the rear, we have some more SPC stuff. They're rear control arms. Again, these allow you to adjust your camber, but in the rear you have a lot more adjustment than you do in the front. And lastly, we have an iPrear sway bar. So all around this is a really good suspension setup and should handle very well. I had to make any changes to it. Maybe upgrading the coilovers to something a little bit better. Maybe even a more stiffer sway bar in the rear. But other than that, this thing should be a blast to drive. Now moving our way over to the brakes, we have some StopTech slotted rotors paired with some Hawk ceramic brake pads. And this is a great combination for the street and the track. The slotted rotors help dissipate heat very well, and paired with those Hawk pads, you'll have plenty of stopping power. Moving our way over to the wheels and tires, we have some Enkei PFO3 wheels wrapped in some Dunlop Deriza Star specs. Now the PFO3 is an excellent track wheel and a very lightweight wheel. They're known for being super strong and holding up very well over time. So I'm sure this owner has no issues putting these wheels on the track, and the Star specs are great tires. They have a very soft rubber compound, so they're going to grip very well. And I love the tread. It's going to handle rain very well. The only downside is that they're not the longest lasting tires out there. But if you're autocrossing or track days, you're not really concerned about tire life. You just want something that's going to grip. And this is definitely that. And I love the fitment. It's a very aggressive fitment. It looks amazing. It doesn't rub at all. It's a very slight pull. You can see right here, but overall it looks incredible. And the owner did an excellent job on choosing the right size for both the front and the rear. Let's move our way over to the engine bay. And unfortunately we can't see anything because of this cover. Moving our way to the rear of the vehicle, we have a T1R exhaust. Now this is a catback exhaust. So everything from the mid-pipe all the way to the muffler is from T1R. And I love the look of this exhaust. It has a very nice thick piping, and the tip is turned at an angle so you can see it when you're driving down the road. And the reason why this exhaust sounds so good is because of this cutout right here. I have a similar setup on my own car. I have a cutout in my exhaust, and it does wonders for the sound. When this is open, it sounds absolutely amazing, and when you close it, it sounds stock. So this is probably highway driving with the cutout closed. And speaking of sound, this owner added a little bit of a turbo setup. So he has a GTX 3584 turbocharger, and he has it set to around 6 pounds of boost. Now the reason why I say it has a little bit of a turbo setup is because it doesn't have an intercooler. It's probably running a very low boost and probably not making a lot of power. Intercooled turbo setups make so much more power. But having an intercooler requires a lot more work. It requires piping, it requires a lot more tuning, and you also need a tune to run an intercooler. So if you want a little bit of boost, a little bit of fun, something that's still very streetable, you can definitely get away with a non-intercooled turbo setup. But if you want big power, you need to have an intercooler. But nonetheless, this is a fun little setup, and it should be pretty quick when it's tuned. Lastly, moving our way inside, we have a Momo Prototipo steering wheel. Now, this is one of my favorite steering wheels because it looks so good. It's a very simple black leather steering wheel with red stitching, and it just looks amazing. It's also very grippy, and you have a lot of feedback through this wheel. It feels very solid, and I love the deep dish. Other than that, we have a 3-gauge cluster from DeFi, and some nice black carpet with some red stitching. Overall, a really clean build. Love how this thing looks, and I can't wait to see another one. So if you guys enjoyed today's video, make sure to drop a like down below, and check out our other videos. Thank you guys for watching. See you in the next one.